We lost 34-13. Eagles win. Um, I feel like this team has been lost in a in the like the shadow realm or something because like I feel like this team like we have the weapons on defense. It's just like, can we like make the stop? Can we make that play? And we don't. I don't understand. Now I know we've been playing against good teams like the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Dallas Cowboys, um, the Saints, the Eagles, the Panthers. I know that, but this team should look better because we have the weapons around us, and it's like we know what team has in store for us, but we don't capitalize on it. We just feel like we need to play at their level, and we don't play it. We just lose and have to go on next week. Like we don't need to do that. We have it on defense. Can we make this stop? And when we do make this stop, can we like capitalize on it again and again? Because on offense, the offense isn't like we're gonna do anything on offense. But defense, where there's times where it was like we had them on 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15, and we couldn't stop them. Cause I know Carson Wentz gonna extend the play. We know that. But there's times where we have good coverage, but no pressure on the front line. It was Lee of Olivia Vernon the whole game. We had 1 sack on him. The guy that had 12 sacks since he got back in the game, and we only gave him one. I don't understand that. And then like later on in the game where it's like we gave these big plays where it's like we covered them so well and then they send the play and then they win the game and stuff. It's tough. And I don't know why. I just don't know. I can't be sad for them, but it's like you're making my heel. It just hurt my soul, man. Like I just can't watch this anymore. Um, the defense. I mean, they played all right, but cause in the first half, you can't blame them because they had good field position, and we know that. But later on in the game, it felt like we just couldn't stop. Like the tight ends, Zach Ertz and the rest of the team were just all over us. Alshon Jeffrey was just blowing us away, and we couldn't do not that. Smallwood was just running all over us. I just don't understand what that happened to them today. Because I feel like the position the defense was in the first half was like we couldn't do anything. We gave up. We're done. 'Cause I feel like Norris Jenkins was not trying. I mean, I know our team isn't winning. We know that. But at least try making an effort. I feel like half our team stopped giving any crap and just gave up. Some people were, some people weren't, and it was just hard to watch. And that's what I'm gonna say to the defense, because it was just like we had some stop, but it wasn't enough. The offense, like usual, we can't do anything about it. The offense was just the offense, like last year, nothing, nada. All we did was sat there and looked like we was like, oh, can we not do anything about it? Like one of the corners, Miller, has been struggling like throughout this season, and we do not go after him. I don't understand why we don't do that. Like, I feel like we see the weakness, but we feel like that's their strength. Like, I don't understand that. And I feel like our wide receivers, an exception of Odell, hasn't like they see the road, but they see a wall. Odell sees like other routes to the goal. I feel like Sterling Shepard has been playing because he hasn't broke out in those big plays. And there'll be times where Eli Manning has been throwing bad passes, and we know that. But when it's times where Sterling Shepard has, it's been like, like we see you. but you're in so tight coverage where it's like, how do Eli Manning even throw it to you? And Eli Manning was just bad. He was bad today, and I know that he was not good. He was off throwing bad passes, and we know that he threw a pick. We all know that. Um, Saquon Barkley, he's gonna be Saquon Barkley. Like we know what he's gonna do. He's the best. Like I feel like the only players that's gonna score for us is Saquon Barkley, Odell Beckham, and Aldrick Rosas. Those three players. That's it. Like I don't understand like what's the problem for our team, but literally like our only team like we only play to ourselves until like we need to score when it doesn't matter because it's just tough. I don't understand. That's Des Bryant. But the offensive line, it's like I don't want to blame them for every single week, but I'm not saying Eli Manning has something to do with it too. Sometimes Eli Manning has some faults, but I feel like I know the offensive line has been going against great defenses, but there's gonna have to be a time where you have to protect Eli. And I know people are gonna say, "Well, Eli Manning, if he was a mobile quarterback, we wouldn't even have this situation." And he's gonna have to stay in the pocket eventually. And I don't think you want to stay in that pocket knowing that someone's gonna be in your face in the first 2 seconds. You don't want. I don't think Aaron Rodgers wants to be sitting back there knowing he has to run most of the time. Russell Wilson run most of the time. I don't think you want any quarterback to know that he has to run every play to make a play. No, you want a quarterback that has an easy set down, easy view of the defense, and know that, oh, there's my wide receiver, there's the defense, boom, I'm done. You don't want that. And for the Eli people that say he needs to be done, he's dead, he's done. Okay, until the New York Giants organization say, Eli Manning, you are done. We're gonna have Eli Manning until the rest of the season. Now, who knows if he's gonna be here next year? Who knows? But I don't think benching Eli is gonna do any other good because it might give us a spark in knowing that the offense can produce with a mobile quarterback, maybe. But at the point, there's no point in putting a backup quarterback in a situation where it either doesn't even matter anymore because like he has like Kyle Latte has no Kyle. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He really has no experience at the moment. So what's the point in putting him in the game? I mean, you can give him experience, but I don't think it's really no point of it at the moment. So it's just like no point of it. And I know the New York Giants want to believe in Eli. We all want to do that. But telling him to say he needs to get injured or he needs to kill himself or he needs to give up, he's done. It's just I don't like that. Like what is wrong with this community and this day's age in this country where it's like if a player isn't doing so well, we're going to end your career. Like that is not what we want to see. It's tough to see a player struggle. We all know that. But trying to like make him feel like he's worthless it's just madness. It's like, okay, you put yourself in that situation and see what happens. Your life is just worthless now. Like your career in football or any thing is done. Now you're looking at yourself like, what do I do now? I don't think you want to be in that situation. No one wants to be look like a player where it's like you're worthless, you're done. Get your nasty ass shit out of here. Cause I was looking at Twitter comments where like I feel like Cody Lamenter was injured. People say I wish I was Eli. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? To say that word. To say anything like that. That's just fucked up, okay? I don't say, oh, I wish you died in a hole. No, I don't wish you died in a hole. I just fucked up. We know that player isn't doing well. But we don't have to put in so much hate where it's like, oh, we wish we can just end your career now. Because I don't think people in real life want to end your career, but they'll do it. Because people are cruel and people are crazy. And I hope that they're the best that we can just improve. Because next week we're going to get some Atlanta Falcons. And that can go either way. And then after Atlanta Falcons, we get a bye. I feel like the next half of the season, we can change on momentum in the series. Because we might go 1-6 in the first half. But if we can like change something in the second half, we might have a chance in the playoffs. Because we're only 1-6. And who knows? Because the Redskins, at the point, hasn't shown their identity. The Cowboys has been like choking games and not looking good. The Eagles just won, and we don't know how that's going to go on the rest of the season. We're still in the division. We still have a chance to make a difference in this team. We just need to show it. And we can be a better team. I want this team to express themselves, I meant to say, in a way to say, oh, we're the New York Giants. We're going to beat your fucking ass. I just want to see that team. I just want to see that team at least get to the attempt where we end a game to like the first play into the last play of the game. That's all I want to see. If the game is like, I don't know, 30-27, and we have the ball, that's how I want to see. I don't want to see us trying to come back from a 33 from a 13 game or 20 to a 10 game, knowing that we had no chance. I just want to see our team play better. That's all I want. That's all I want, guys. For a New York Giants fan base and a New York Giants community fan base, I just want to see the New York Giants play well. That's all I want. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say today. Bye.